Hey guys, what's up and welcome. We are the Buffalo Game Space Podcast. Again, I'm your host, Isaiah Smith. With me is
Mark.
Oh shit! A wild Pat appeared.
He's
The
back
great-
from Antarctica.
Kesters, he's back.
Finally.
Can I keep the headphones?
No.
Can I keep my hat?
No.
You get nothing.
So how was
You're
the
lucky
Arctic?
he didn't take your pants.
No. That's what
Or
I gave him.
unlucky.
I know.
Depending upon your point of view.
I like the Isaiah
I'm
show.
unlucky.
It was fun.
Too bad.
For who?
Just be aware they are probably hearing you through your headsets.
God damn, mister, not gonna mute it beforehand.
Well, I'm sorry. I run things differently. I enjoy echo chambers in my podcast.
It's true.
So spoiler alert, I'm back.
Hey guys. Oh wait, I could stop this.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna just say silent this whole episode.
Yep.
Oh, so that's Arsenio.
Oh,
You
yeah.
interrupted
I'm
our
Arsenio.
introductions.
Well, he's got to redo it a whole. You know.
It's true.
Yeah, don't worry. Hold on.
Let's
I gotta change the title now.
go back
Pat's
to the B-roll.
Back.
Do we have B-roll?
This
Pat's black.
we have what?
Oh, black
Whoa!
bat.
Why does it have to be black?
Why not?
Because
Is
I
there
don't want to
something
be.
wrong with that?
I like being me.
Let's.
I also
Fair
don't
enough.
see color.
I would like being you too.
Yeah, what's wrong with my black cherry seltzer? It's delicious.
Not, nope.
All
Hello,
right.
welcome back to the BGS podcast number 60. Right? I did
Sure.
the math.
Yeah.
We are streaming this on June 30th, 2017. I am your host, Pat Kesterson. With me today are.
Isaiah Smith, not host.
Mark. Just guy.
Arsenio.
I
Bad
forgot
helmsman.
Such a great helmsman, actually.
Oh,
Okay,
we're
fantastic
talking
We'll
about
talk
Star
about
Trek.
this. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But we will talk about us first. We are a nonprofit. Well, the Buffalo Game Space, which is where we are right now. We are a nonprofit in Buffalo, New York, and it's a place for people to come and be a part of a community of game developers, no matter all walks of life, professions, what have you. We all types of devs, from artists, musicians, programmers, and web devs, etc. Who do we have at the table now, actually?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what kind of dev are you?
Oh, I'm a web, mobile app, and Unity dev.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
About the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
except for the mobile app one.
Oh, we'll
Mobile
get you hooked
apps
up.
and
Yeah.
applications and games and
Yeah.
Flash games mostly, but you know,
I've never
Yeah.
worked in Flash.
yeah,
I'm actually a little jealous.
I've made a lot of Flash games.
9, 8, etc.
I've made one too little.
Wait, what is Flash?
Flash? You're too young.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
He's the fastest man alive, is who he is.
Yes, I will notify
I
you.
should
Anywho.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we write codes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
and I'm a
codes.
3D modeler. Did the camera just zoom in for no reason? Whatever.
And
Any.
hats.
I think I moved in close to you, so maybe it looks like I don't know.
Oh, well, I was there that because we have the remote over there and like somebody bump it. Any donation you'd be willing to give would be appreciated. Please just click the BGS logo down below. We have the donation ticker where they're pointing. I'm not going to try it.
But it's
we're-
like right there.
It is like right there.
well, yeah, because it's right up
Shut
for
up,
you.
you went too
yeah,
much.
Yeah, see? Now it's not so easy, huh? But the point of that specific ticker is to replace these mics here and his mic with these mics you see here, which are the Audio Technica 2020s. So we are very close to finishing it out.
You see that bar?
Yeah.
So freaking
It's
close.
So close. So
Yeah,
close.
it's like, yeah, close.
So close.
Somewhere over there.
I'm pretty sure Fletch is most of it, too. Like, Fletch is probably from here
Hey,
to there.
I put some money in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, Mark.
Ladies, you're all beautiful. Any donations given during the stream will go straight back into the sound booth, which we're in right now, as we have just discussed. So any
Alright.
donations made tonight will be going towards these mics.
Yeah, Fudge, who is this guy?
Homeless man just walked in. On to BGS news. This is the part I wasn't fucking missing. Some guy made a game called Shotgun Farmers.
Oh, we're talking about this again. It came out like 3 weeks ago.
I know, right?
Feels like years.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
It came out on the first.
It came out like 7 years ago.
Yeah, that
We're
sounds about
still
right.
talking about
He's
it.
actually
Feels like
remastering it.
decades.
Damn it.
But Shotgun Farmers is an online multiplayer shooter where your bullets grow guns. The only way to get more ammo or find new weapons is to grow them yourself or harvest the plants grown by other farmers, and that shit is out. It's in early access, but
That's
it's
not
out.
true. There's a couple plants that grow on their own.
That's true.
Yeah, but to get more ammo.
Plants
Yeah.
don't grow on their
Okay.
own.
All right. But
That's made by Quasi.
There's Karakets and
Good friend Quasi.
Sniperius. They
Kazi. And then our good friend TJ. Something too deep. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Pat's back, guy.
Some 2D platformers
Replaced.
give you rewards like more points or extra lives when you jump on multiple enemies without touching the floor. This elimination tower offers you a much grander prize for doing this.
What could it be?
Fist.
Survival.
Oh.
Play is a queue of randomly generated contestants that enter the tower, all hoping to win cash, prizes, i.e. hats, and the glory of being the first person to ever reach the top of Fist's elimination tower. But they'll have to look out for Fists. And that's coming, well, I guess at this point, summer 2017.
Nah, it's coming next month.
Next
sometime.
month?
We don't
July.
have an exact day, but sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I
He
think
said
is the
soon.
plan. I think
So
he was
listen to
trying to
him.
do it before a certain day, and I forget what day that was. So
It was like July 23rd
Third or
something like that. Yeah,
is-
something like that.
National Pudding Day.
That's
What?
obviously what
July
he's going for.
21st?
Yeah.
Obviously what he's going
Why
for.
do you know that?
That's a good point. Why do you know that?
It's holidays every day.
Okay.
yeah, he's just
That's
making
true.
shit up.
Whatever floats your boat, brah. Anyway, so
What do we got? What's going on?
the Xbox digital sale
what's new?
began today.
What?
And the whole summer, everybody having their summer sales. So, in the spirit of us trying to tell you whenever shits are on sale, specifically shits, just double
Multiple
shit,
shits.
not just one.
Not one
No
shit.
singular shit,
No.
multiple shits.
Multiple shits.
But yes,
shits.
the Xbox digital sale has begun. It started today, June 30th. For those who are listening to the recording,
Yes.
it's discounted up to 60%, and if you're a gold member, it's 70%. A couple things on sale right now are Battlefield 1, Deus Ex, Fallout 4. Whoa, I had an aneurysm with that. Resident Evil 7. I know Battlefield's 30% off, and that's a relatively
Fuck.
new game, so that kind of gives you a perspective of the sales
Could've
right now.
That old.
Uh,
New.
it's in the eyes of the internet. That's
just came out
ancient.
with-
Wait, Resident Evil 7 is 70% off?
I don't know what Resident Evil 7 is, but it's
Oh.
just on
You
sale.
said 60 to 70% off.
It's
I
Up
just-
to 60%.
Oh, you did not
off.
clarify.
It's 7% off.
Oh, so that's worthless. Sales tax off.
It's a couple bucks.
Didn't you guys might know this? Didn't Battlefield just come out with some DLC maps?
If they
darkness?
have not quite yet, if it's either out or it's very close to being out. It's the Russian front
Gotcha.
this time.
I've seen
Uh,
some cool trailers for it. Looks
They've been killing it with their trailers
they're fucking really good.
with this one. I mean, they've always been pretty good, but they've been really destroying it with this one. But that's a quick drop. Down the line, Mass Effect Andromeda is not getting any single player DLC.
Oh.
Don't know who all would be. Yes, don't know who all would be upset by that news.
Tier?
I like Andromeda.
It's kind of upsetting.
Do you want more?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
traditionally, most Mass Effect DLC.
that's
Yeah.
the key is that
Single
it's the
player.
first Mass Effect, and it's
Historically speaking.
according to
Correct.
okay, grain of salt alert. 3 anonymous sources told GameSpot that there will be no expansions for the game, specifically the word expansions. So that could mean literally nothing. It could be just story. It could be
What does that
multiplayer
even
as well.
mean?
Expansions. They've always called their like Layer the Shadow Broker and their Citadel DLC expansions
Huh.
for Mass Effect.
Like how fucking Destiny did it.
Yeah.
Seems like a silly word.
But yeah, so again, grain of salt. But that'd be interesting to be the first Mass Effect to not have at least any story DLC. We can't say anything about multiplayer, but the multiplayer is it's not bad, but it's not what you're there for.
Although this is also the first one that they revamped the multiplayer, right? Like
No,
doesn't
it's the same thing as Mass Effect 3.
Oh really? Oh.
They liked it. They were like, it's totally different. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I've never played the multiplayer in any
It's-
of the Mass Effect games.
I've never
It's not
played
bad.
Mass-
It's fun.
No.
It's junk food.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
You hop on, you play
it's
a
for
few
people
rounds.
who
Yeah, you can
have,
play a couple
know,
rounds
Free
and-
time.
Yeah,
a
legit.
life, you know, like, I have none of those things.
Oh shit.
Hey
That's why I
DJ
play
Poop Pants.
Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
DJ Poop in the house.
I will say the Battlefield's last DLC, the French one, was awesome. So I'm excited for this one because typically I don't like the Battlefield expansions. They've very consistently broken the game.
Really?
The worst one is still Battlefield 3. Oh, what was it called? But all I remember was that it was where they introduced the AC-130 gunship. And if you're playing rush mode, like for those of you who don't know what rush mode is, there's 2 points the attackers have to catch. It's A and B, and that means that the offensive team's going to be going for one of these 2 spots, right? They're relatively close. So say if you had, I don't know, a fucking gunship, you could just blast at both of those points and nobody can touch it. And it completely broke the game. And those are explosive rounds too. They're not just regular bullets. So that shit sucked.
Just don't play Rush.
I love Rush.
I'm not the biggest fan of Rush.
Was that the shorter one?
Oh, there's a bunch of shorter ones.
There's a few.
Okay.
But the French expansion, which I can't, They Shall Not Pass was what it was called. They introduced a game mode that they made it sound like it would be a very short game, like 10 to 15 minutes. I think the first time I played it took me 90 minutes to beat like one game. Like by the time it was over, it was brutal. It's fun. It's just like constant like back and forth. There's like 4 points.
Is that the line one?
Yeah, like you push it
okay.
up and then they have to take it and then you have to take it, but they can push back, yada yada. It's super fun, but it was like by the time it was over, I'm like, fuck.
I'm so exhausted.
I want to go home because I was here. And you got some single player stuff for doing it. Yeah, it's the same thing for Mass Effect 4.
Sounds too long.
It's fun, but Jesus Christ, you need to set aside a weekend to do it. Moving down the line, apparently Microsoft held titles
Microsoft.
back at E3.
Microsoft.
Yeah, I've been in fucking Georgia.
Microsoft had
Microsoft.
the title back.
Yeah, so they held titles back in E3. Apparently Sony did as well, but Phil Spencer stated that, quote unquote, they had teasers that they could have shown, but they decided not to. The reason being, which is interesting, maybe it shows the industry maturing, but they held back because they felt like their games were too far off.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I
Yeah.
mean, as opposed to Nintendo, who showed logos for things that aren't coming out for the next year and a half, for 2 years. Like,
Yeah,
who
year and a
knows?
half.
Really?
Yeah.
That's generous.
Oh,
yeah.
we barely started this game,
know,
but
you-
hey, it's coming. Buy our system. There's
Oh, yeah.
games, I swear.
Please buy it. Please.
Not that they need to beg, like people are buying it.
Yeah.
But there's literally fucking.
There's
we
fuck
talk
all to
about
play
it
on
every
it.
time.
They
we
want-
talk about this
yeah.
literally every week.
They're just trying to
There's
avoid a
nothing
Wii
to
U
play.
situation.
That time again? You talk about how there's nothing to play on the Switch?
The shit on Nintendo podcast.
Yeah, there's arms now.
Yeah,
oh,
we've
yeah.
talked about that twice already
Enough.
too.
Okay.
Just twice too many times.
Yeah.
And soon Splatoon.
Yeah, whatever.
So still not caring. The reason that, or the more in depth he went into it, was he decided to focus on games coming out this year and next. So a 2-year window.
Sure. And
Uh,
even that, one could argue, is too much.
Yeah. But
Well,
at
Bethesda.
least they're cutting down. It's not like the whole here's a game.
5
Maybe we'll
years from
talk
now.
about it next year. Maybe like again, I like to think that it's an industry maturing a little bit, and or at least fucking getting their wits about them.
Yeah.
Especially at E3. E3, it's fun to watch, but
It's-
man,
The hype cannon.
Yeah. Like, it's always sucky at the end of E3 when you, or even like any individual press conference where you look and it's like, okay, cool, I know what I'm going to be doing in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the year,
I mean,
what?
there's a good chance they'll be dead by that time.
That's
So,
true.
very good
You
chance.
know?
Again, that's why
Jeez.
I'm a fan of this, especially because I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Post E3.
It was really
depression.
cool though.
Mm.
But Battlefront 2 alpha keys are going out right now. Apparently, there's a Battlefront 2 alpha. This is news to DICE too, because they have not said an announcement at this
So
whatsoever.
who's sending keys out?
It's a great question.
And what can I use them for?
So the keys went out today, again, June 30th, for the PC beta. Problem is, no official announcement has been released by either EA or DICE about an alpha beta.
Uh-oh.
Sounds fishy.
Wait,
So
what's an alpha beta?
yeah, it's a good point. Alpha period.
More like it sounds fishing.
I see what you did there.
I don't get
Okay.
it. Please explain.
Zing.
Oh, God.
Fishing. PH.
It's already going down the shit.
ISHING.
Oh, what does that mean? It's like the band?
Yeah.
Oh, they suck.
They do. But, so yes, no official announcement has been released that there would even be an alpha period. I mean, you could assume there was going to be,
Yeah.
but They haven't said shit, and people are going, "How am I getting this email? I didn't sign up for anything. I'm just getting an email." So, if you got one of those keys,
Oh, so I shouldn't have clicked that, is what you're saying.
Did you put in your social security number?
Well, how else was I going to get the download?
yeah, I mean they asked for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, good point. All right.
It's
well,
the
Free
internet.
download needed my credit card information and my date of birth and my social security
mother's
number.
maiden name.
Just to reserve you a spot.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Obviously.
obviously.
Like, I wasn't going to get charged. It was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
just in case you make an in-game transaction.
it's within reason, obviously.
Just really want that lightsaber.
Is that what the one of the things are?
The
'Cause I
DLCs.
know they could get. They're giving out a like the skins for the next movie for Rey and what's his
Really?
nuts. Yeah, problem is they revealed something important. Apparently, she's using Obi-Wan's lightsaber with that skin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Obi-Wan had a lightsaber?
Don't they like reveal that in the movie though?
Which one?
It's his Revenge of the Sith episode 4 lightsaber.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, the skin that she had, which is the Force Awakens one, which is the one you see in all the trailers and everything, she's got Luke Anakin lightsaber. But with that skin...
Flanagan.
No. Just no. But with the other skin, the Episode 8 one, she's using what looks a lot to be Obi-Wan's lightsaber. So, the internet exploded for that one. All the theories. Reddit loved that shit. But
Disney,
yeah.
Disney probably
Way to
killed some of
spoil it
that.
for me.
Yeah.
Someone's deep underground or in the water.
Somebody's dead.
Yeah.
Someone's dead.
They have
Somebody-
Disney money.
The mouse is not happy.
But next thing. Any of you heard of Installation 01?
Yeah, I have that in my house. It helps keep the heat in.
Oh, insulation.
the
I have,
cold
I have
out
like
there.
R08 in my house.
Oh shit, you
I-
upgraded.
I have none.
Damn.
I just have aluminum foil over my walls.
What is
Never
that?
know when you need to wrap a sandwich.
Just
Or
terrible.
make a hat.
Perhaps
they're
you are a sandwich.
There's a fan-made game based off of Halo called Installation 01. It's for the PC. It's not currently out yet, but it's been they have been in talks with 343 because they're making a Halo game. So here's where this is the trailer that they put out off of their
Unity
YouTube
engine?
channel.
Unity.
Yeah, yeah, it's
What?
actually not bad. You can find this on YouTube on their channel. Just search Installation 01. Yada yada. But so they've been in talks with 343 to make sure that they could, not get the shit suit out of them. And
This trailer is too slow to start.
right,
I'm
Like,
bored.
just fucking play something.
no, it's a I'm not sure exactly how much gameplay they got in here. This is a theatrical that they made, but it is pretty cool to think that it's basically like 7 dudes in Unity making what looks to
Surprising
be
they
not
didn't-
bad
They didn't do it on Unreal. Seems to be the jam for
for something like this.
indie first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the future. Unity. But 343 officially stated that it's okay.
What?
They can keep doing this.
Interesting.
Under a few conditions, of
won't-
course.
They won't sue them yet.
Yeah.
Soon.
But they decided that the game fell under Microsoft's game content usage rules, which basically they made because Halo became such a huge machinima factor that they decided that they needed to make some stipulations and precautions and state. And so this apparently falls under it. I don't know if this might be the first game to come to be okayed by it, but they said that as long as they gain no money from it, quote unquote, it has to remain non-commercial, which means they can't take donations, they can't make merchandise for the game, yada
oh,
yada.
what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
To feel
You're
good,
gonna spend
Mark.
all that time making a game, just make your own IP and make some money.
probably.
legit.
But
Especially
Uh,
if there's multiplayer,
yeah,
you gotta pay for
fuck.
servers. You gotta.
it is curious
They
to
got
see.
female.
Yeah, apparently this is
Spartans?
pretty much supposed to be classic
Spartans.
Halo. So I believe they're aiming for around Halo 3 era. There's no loadouts or anything like that. It's arena. Something fell behind me. I'm not looking.
Spider-Man.
Damn it, Spooderman.
Spider-Man.
But the devs agreed publicly, saying that they will not take donations or sell anything related to games. So this is gonna happen.
How can you not how can you make someone refuse donations?
Well, because they're not allowed to
They're not allowed to copyright.
No, but like if somehow, whatever, this game, they release this game for free, no donations related to the game are said anywhere in the game, but separately they form this company and allow donations to the company, because then can people donate then? Like, is that a very obvious loophole that they can just get around?
If they really
I don't
wanted
know,
to
I'm
try
not
it.
a lawyer.
Yeah. That's
But
called financial fraud.
I'm not going to do that.
And Microsoft has
You're not gonna, yeah, I guess either way.
So, like,
Fair
they
enough.
can't put up donation links for it, so I'm not going to go out of my way to
Yeah.
send them money.
Oh, yeah,
right?
there's also
But
elites.
you're also probably not a diehard Halo fan, like a lot of people are out
Yeah.
there. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean,
But-
this game's getting, like, people are loving looking at it, at least. I mean, only time will tell whether or not it's going to
Yeah.
be any good. I mean, so keep that in mind again. But,
It does look good.
I mean, it looks surprisingly not shit, I believe was the thought I had about it. But, hey,
We still
Surprisingly
we have
not
seen
shit.
zero gameplay.
yeah, this is just
This
theatrical.
is just
It's better than anything an EDI made. So
Oh shit,
Shots fired.
that is true.
At him-
To
at
yourself.
But this is very similar to other projects like the Metroid 2 remake that somebody was making, the Metal Gear remake that all got shot down. So it's just interesting to see one work and make it through.
So one thing I am kind of have always been curious about is the fact that like video games seems to be the only like medium that you can't create fan parodies or like passion products for. You know what I mean? Like people write books all the like they have fan fiction for books, they have fan fiction for TV shows and
Fan
movies,
fiction
but
for
you don't
games and
really,
comics,
mean-
everything.
I mean, but not like people.
got fan.
I've
fiction,
never
fan
seen
fiction.
any fans make a game as a form of fan fiction. You know what I mean?
I think it happens. I think the thing is, it takes a lot of fucking time, and you can't
Yeah.
make any money from it. So why would you do that?
That's why
know, like-
you can just write something up on fucking Word and then sell it and it become a New York Times bestseller.
And then
50
it
Shades of Grey.
becomes, yeah. I was just.
How
Gonna
does
say.
that legally work? But then, like,
They just
games
changed the
and
names.
movies. Oh, okay. I guess.
They changed the name.
Absolutely. Yeah, like they could have made that game and not had Spartans, and
I do know that
They
there
were-
was
they could've-
spiritual
they could've
fan fiction
sold it.
kind of thing.
Like-
there was a couple
Pretty much
months
every
back.
Disney movie.
Battlefront.
Legit.
There was a Battlefront fan made thing. Same thing, except they were focusing on Battlefront 2. Oop. And they were just going to make Battlefront 3 what they thought it should have been. Quote unquote.
Called it that. Battlefront 3.
pretty much. I
what
think
we
it was
thought
liter-
it should have been.
It was literally called like Star Wars was in the title and everything, and then Disney and Lucas was just like, "No, what are you doing?" But the thing is that now that they have all of the people looking at it from like, "Hey, weren't those? That's the fucking Star Wars game, right?" And all they have to do is swap it out. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if whenever they were making an asset, you're like, "All right, you're making the Millennium Falcon. Make sure you make the aluminum eagle or something like at the same time, and you can just swap them out when the time comes."
Oh, that'd be great.
I think you
You
mean
build up all the hype
aluminium.
by surrounding it with an IP, and then at the last minute, oh man, that's genius.
You get free
the last minute
advertising.
You just get everyone pissed at you because you changed it all.
That's true.
And everyone
That's
hates
true.
your game.
Then you turn it
Even
into
though
a
the game is exactly the same.
then you
It's
turn it
just-
into a spiritual successor.
Yes.
That's how that shit works. But moving down,
Make money.
who here likes fidget spinners?
Oh, I have one.
I am not surprised.
It's dumb. Can we not talk about this?
I
wish.
was really banking on everybody saying no.
I could do
I,
the
I,
I could do the flip
I
trip
said
and be
no.
like,
I said no.
Well-
Arsenio doesn't count.
Moving down.
So we all said no.
I love fidget spinners.
Shut up.
Who here likes Crash Bandicoot?
I love Crash
I
Bandicoot.
could do without it.
Then I have a deal for you.
This time has passed.
What you need to go to is go to GameStop Ireland, and if you buy Crash Bandicoot and you trade in any games, they give you a fucking fidget spinner.
Thank goodness.
What?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
get a
Alright.
free
That's
fidget spinner.
Deal of the century, right,
Right?
there.
You trade in. You're trading in
A.
video games to get Crash Bandicoot, and you get free fidget spinner.
Hey, fidget
For every
spinners.
game you trade in.
I'm assuming just one.
Oh,
Yeah, you just
you're gonna
all of
limit-
them. Sir, you're turning in $300 worth for a $40 game. Give me my fidget spinners. I am owed.
I am King Fidget.
I mean, are they good fidget spinners? Like, what's the quality like?
Who cares?
I mean,
I'm
some of them
assuming
have
it's a.
good-
It's, I don't know.
They're made of
Is there a
wood.
difference?
There's a difference, okay? The fidget spinner you get from the guy in the box, or the guy who has a box, rather, in
I
the
don't
corner
want to
of
hear
a
about this
street.
guy nor his box.
It's probably less
his
quality
fidgets.
than the
They
one.
Show
that
me
has-
on the
box.
fidget spinner where
Maybe
he
they have
touched you.
brass ones.
God.
I can't.
Yeah.
How do you? If this is the fidget spinner, it's there.
Okay.
All right. Can we move on?
So
please?
Rocket League, Rocket League's coming to the X Games.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
What?
And CBS actually.
Really?
Like the video game, or they're just
Like
gonna
the
play?
video game.
Oh,
No,
I
that
thought
would
they
be
were gonna-
awesome.
They're gonna put some people.
That
on
shit
some-
would be
on some
awesome.
cars, and I thought we were gonna play.
They're
big
making
soccer.
Rocket League. The point,
I mean,
the beauty of Rocket League is that
What's up,
anybody can
Tundra?
play it, regardless of where they are in the world. You just need a field, car, fucking giant ball, and rockets on the car.
They did that on
Yeah.
Top Gear.
Yeah,
They played like car soccer.
I mean it's
They
not
probably stole that from the Top Gear episode.
Maybe.
The whole
sons
game.
of bitches. But so it's coming to this summer's X Games, which will be July 14th through, or excuse me,
Do people
the X
still
Games will be-
care about the X Games?
apparently. It'll be the 13th through the 16th in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they're having a
Damn it!
I don't believe
Arsenio.
Now you're
One
just
more
being-
shot.
I've gone down a long dark
You're
road.
just being contrarian now. I don't believe you.
Mr. Burns did it first.
Anyways,
There's going to be a tournament at the Summer X Games for Rocket League, and it's going to be streamed on ESPN3, which is their online channel.
not the Ocho.
Not the Ocho.
It's gonna be the basketball version. Isn't it?
Oh, I hope not. But the tournament will be July 14th through the 16th, and it's got a $75,000 prize pool. So
It's not even that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
like they can make way more money in any other like.
That's the entire
Tournament.
pool too. Not
Rocket League
Not
was
the
not the
winner.
first breakthrough year sport. It's what fucking League of Legends was.
who said that?
DJ Poopants.
DJ P Pants.
Oh,
Mhm.
Poop
DJ
pants.
Poops. Come
That
on,
bald
man.
guy's hot
He
as fuck.
was.
Yeah.
Who's bald?
I mean, they're all wearing hats, so
I
relatively.
got
that's
it.
me.
Yeah.
Bald
I
guy,
could be
yeah.
bald under this hat. You don't know.
Take it off.
Oh no. No.
Do it. Do it.
I'm not bald.
I'm not bald.
I don't think any of us are bald.
I'm not bald. I have
happy
hair,
about
but it's just cut really
that.
short.
Wow.
But
Anyways,
Psyonix esports manager Josh Watson stated, "The X Games and ESPN have done a great job of bringing attention to non-traditional sports over the years. No, they haven't. Adding esports and Rocket League to that lineup is something we at Psyonix are very excited about. I'm sure they are. But it is interesting. It's not the first time that a game has been played or a tournament has happened at the X Games. Halo 5 was at the last Winter Games.
Really?
And CSGO and, of course, fucking COD was at
Yeah.
the X Games as well in
Big
previous
surprise
years.
there.
nothing wrong with COD. The fish, not the game.
Yeah, I'm like, where's he going
Who
with
are
this?
you?
Yeah, where's he
And
going
what
with
did you do
this?
with Mark?
Where's he going with this?
I mean, fish is good. It's
God.
good for you too.
I prefer salmon.
Yeah.
Mahi Mahi guy.
I don't know, dude. The Rock
That's
eats
not
like 8 pounds of cod every
Yo.
day, so
He's also
His
like,
Instagram pictures are insane.
he's huge.
Yeah.
he is huge.
Like to the point where it's
He-
like, bro,
He is pooping out just straight bricks every day
Like-
based on what he eats.
bro,
Did you
please.
see that on his Instagram, or you just know that?
He's
You're
basically
better.
a
Oh
rock.
yeah. I
He
imagine.
literally is a rock at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's interesting, I guess, that Rocket League
Catfish
of
is
all
good,
things.
too.
I don't
I mean, it's
think
kind
I
of
mean, I've had catfish. I just don't remember having it. But yeah,
It tastes
Did,
like fish.
Is there another snippet of Rocket League news in there? Or should
I mean, I got a
There's,
pretty sweet fucking Rocket League ball back here now,
there's
but I'm totally
apparently
blocking it.
What?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty coming to
Yeah, Rick and
Rocket
Morty
League.
DLC is coming out. I do not slay the ladies.
Milk that for all it's fucking worth.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Show me
granted,
what you got.
everyone is in fucking Rocket League
I
at this
know.
point. Like,
The
fucking-
Batmobile and the DeLorean were pretty cool. I still use the DeLorean.
Really?
Was it Blazin' Johnson?
Blazing Bronson.
Blazin'
Blazin'
Bronson. I was gonna
Bronson.
say you need a. I'm sure there's a cream for that. But
Bald guy.
I did
slays
see the
ladies.
DLC. It did look interesting. I do enjoy Rocket League. I install it every so often, like go
yeah,
through and play.
Fine.
It's
I'm
fun to
terrible at
like.
it.
Oh, so am I, dude. I cannot. I am not in the air at
Oh,
all.
no. Mm.
Like
Yeah.
like I stay on the ground. Like anytime, I always miss.
I'm
Every
goalie,
time.
basically when I play.
Yeah, right.
It's
yeah.
like I stay here, I do my little double jump, flip.
I do enjoy playing goalie.
And that's an important
to
role, okay?
It's a very important role.
You
Glad
need a
I can
goalie.
play it.
You need somebody who will willingly go back and who's not shit at it. But yeah, so yeah, there's Rick and Morty DLC. Go play Rocket League.
It's good stuff.
Where's Chris Langford when I need him? The original
might be
Doom
out there.
2 floppy disks are up for sale.
They might have sold.
They have
I
sold.
They're on eBay.
really.
They went
Yep.
for like $3,500. Give or take.
$3,150
Yeah,
was
that's
the
close.
final price.
Damn.
From John Romero.
Damn.
The bidding ended on June 28th with 83 bids total. This is version 1.7 of Doom 2, which was the first commercial version. No box, just the discs for
Did they
$31.50.
even, like,
I have a
sign
question.
them?
Yeah, I
Here's the awesome thing. The most Romero part of this was, quote unquote, if he wants me to, I'll sign them. Just buy them.
Yeah.
I'm like, awesome.
I-
Everyone running his mouth a lot. Thanks, bro.
I have a question.
Okay,
Like,
hit it.
without spending any money, how quickly do you think you guys would be able to find a way to play that Doom on a
Well, it
floppy
doesn't
disk?
matter. You put it on your wall. Like, it's not.
But I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, like, you know, just a quick little poll.
I don't
Without
know.
spending a dime, how quickly
I
do you
think-
think you could find a way to play floppy disk?
The floppy disk
Oh,
is
to
the
actually
problem.
play the floppy
The
disk?
Well,
floppy
that-
disk,
on that
running
OS
running
and-
it on the computer
Yeah.
is the problem.
Yeah.
Like, you don't boot into DOS anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
You'd have to do some work. You'd have to spend $31.50 to also
to get a
get.
Machine.
But
Dig through
or
a
just
computer
find someone in
graveyard.
someone's basement.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
That's probably some
Garage
sort
sale.
of,
yeah, that was the first one. Bringing it back.
This is great.
I've only been back fucking 10 minutes. Already brought the band hammer in.
It was a good record. It was.
Yeah, we went for like what, whole 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Romero said he would sign him if he wanted
At least you got
to.
the follow.
Yeah, right. That's all that counts, right? I think
Thanks.
that would made it 80 followers. So
Yeah,
hooray!
hey,
It's a nice
we're good.
round number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that information forever now. Thanks.
60th episode, 80th follower.
Oh, we might have something here then. All right,
Wow.
thanks, Butch.
I
That's-
appreciate. Yeah. So we got a. Really?
The hell's a
Of course,
5 and
Futch
1?
does. Of course, Futch does.
yeah.
All right, so we should pool our money.
No, it's sold. You
It's
can't-
sold.
we
It's
can-
done.
Too late.
He'll sell it. We just offer him
If you buy something for
$3,101.
$3,150, you are not selling it
Something
back
that's
off.
essentially useless.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit
just-
is over his fucking mantelpiece by
Fucking
this point.
Carmack probably bought it. I lost my copy.
That was his copy, and Romero just took it back in the day and now selling it.
Yeah.
God, man, that man is. Oh, he's a walking
Something.
joke.
Daikatana, what?
What?
Daikatana. God, that was a terrible game too.
It
You know what
sure
Daikatana is?
was. Oh, well before your
Let's
time.
go.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Yep.
Oh,
explain.
it's just what? It's
I don't know what it is
just,
either.
I believe it's on Steam now.
is it?
I think
Yeah.
so. They released it on there so people can bask in the
I
shittiness.
just need to watch the video for it. I mean, it was
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's just
Just-
another first-person shooter that Romero led up, and there was a lot of hype behind it.
Oh.
a
Lord.
lot
What
of
was it?
hype.
And it didn't.
What was it?
I forget what the ad said. It was
Shit,
just
it was like let Romero kick your ass or something
yeah,
like that.
I don't know.
What?
And the
Like,
game
it was
the
so
game was
stuck.
awful.
Does Jello go bad?
Okay.
Jello?
Yeah. Random question.
We're not doing Jello shots.
Hypothetically.
I'm
Not-
asking for a friend.
Not doing Jello shots.
Yeah.
Thanks, Poop Pants.
What's that? Got the link?
He put a link down to Daikatana, so I can
Poop
now
the
buy
link
it.
right in chat.
He pooped the link right in chat.
Yep.
Did
See,
it come
he's-
out of his pants though?
He's poop pants here, but you know, in Star Trek last night, he was DJ Pee Pants. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make up your
Consistency.
mind,
Come
all
on.
right?
Come
Are you
on,
pee or you
Pee-Pants.
poop? What's going on?
You pee or poop, one or two.
I see what you said there.
Hi-yo.
Thanks, man.
All
Probably
right.
Poop Pants wasn't available.
Yeah, somebody stole DJ Poop Pants before he could get to it.
Oh, someone had my fucking name too. and
Really?
Ubisoft.
Just trying to get away with your
Psychopath?
name, though.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yes, I could not use that. That's why I had a different name last night. Someone had my name.
Oh, it was like psychophantic,
I might
right?
have had the name and
At
forgot
some
I had a
point.
different account. Like that's entirely possible because how often
Okay.
do you use a Ubisoft account?
Yeah,
enough.
but
Whenever you wanna
goddamn,
play
really?
Assassin's Creed
Psychopath?
2.
That's not like
Dude, I
a
don't-
common name.
I don't have that on
Is that-
PlayStation either.
Is that like
That's
a
weird.
reference to something? Like,
No.
would, just made fucking.
It was an old MMO character
Oh,
that I
okay.
had like way back in the day.
Shit.
Looking at Daikatana on Steam, it's got mixed reviews.
Go
Oh,
figure.
shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Go
140 reviews.
Ubisoft wouldn't let me poop. I like
That
it.
sounds like a fetish. Ubisoft wouldn't let me poop last night.
Considering they put out shit all the time.
Oh. Except for Rayman games.
Except for Rayman games.
Oh, Rayman, yeah.
And Star Trek.
And
now.
apparently the Star
Yeah,
Trek
Star
game
Trek
that
is
you
really
enjoy
good.
I mean,
playing.
we're not that deep into it. We only
Granted-
did one mission. But
And we've already had like 2 crashes, but
Oh,
they were
no.
yours.
That
Like
might be more of a
crash,
rating.
crashes is in like the
Yeah, I
ship
wasn't
crashed
crashing
or
either. These
As in
guys.
the game.
we had
crash.
Oh,
0
no.
problems.
Yeah,
I was
it
set
was
up in like
fine.
8 minutes.
Alright,
and
so
I was
I'm
good
sorry.
to
So
go.
basically
I'm on
you're
a
the
budget
problem.
VR rig. I'm sorry.
You actually got one?
Well, apparently they optimized it so my rig can run it now, but it also can't run it now.
Is
Asynchronous
it
time
one of
warp.
those like it technically
Yeah,
can?
it's like borderline.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like you can, it won't
Like,
run well.
if I didn't grow up looking at a screen all day, I probably would like be thrown off by the VR. Even though I don't see
Oh, I
anything
see what
wrong
you're
with
saying.
it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like my eyes just are fucking shot anyways.
Yeah, I feel you there. But that's interesting. Nintendo almost did something good.
Almost.
Which?
Switch.
Put out the
Almost.
virtual console?
No,
Oh.
Use usernames for online.
no. I said it was just something.
Made bigger
alright?
controllers.
No.
Oh.
No, I said almost something good, all right? The company said that they will be making significantly more SNES classics than...
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Don't care.
Here's the thing.
Literally don't give a shit.
Here's the thing. All of them are planned for only 2017, and that's it.
Why?
It's so funny to me. Like,
Rom's-
I wouldn't care if it wasn't, like,
So they're
you
making, like,
almost
10
had
more?
it. You almost had it. And then you no.
Or they could just,
Put out
put the virtual
fucking
console.
virtual
And
console.
then fucking be done with it. Because who cares
Just-
if we have a
if you
miniature
could
version
literally-
of the...
Well, the thing...
Put out a virtual console
Yep.
and then make a bundle for all the games that is the price of the NES Classic and SNES Classic. Make more money because you don't have to do production.
Yeah.
And then fucking make bank. But no. God damn
I
you,
agree.
Nintendo.
It's fucking
You
comical
fuckers.
at
Instead,
this
you
point.
just encouraged me to use ROMs.
Yes,
it's
legit.
it's comical at this point.
I still want one though.
Do you have the NES one?
That's why they do it.
I
yeah,
don't really care
it's
about
because of
NES.
Arsenio.
It's because of our
Because of Arsenio.
I mean, I grew up in an SNES. I'm just like,
I grew up with
want
all
one.
of those consoles. I don't fucking care.
They don't have UN.
we have them all out
You know
there.
what else
off.
I grew up with?
Pissed off.
Fucking small CRTs. Don't use them anymore. Like,
You should.
rabbit ear antennas.
Exactly.
Don't use those anymore.
fucking-
Tell that to
do you
Langford.
ever see the HBO intro? Yeah, we don't miss that one.
No.
No, whoa, before that
Really?
one. It was all. It was
I'm
totally like 80s and
TV
90s.
dinner
and-
tables.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
What?
I gotta look
TV
it up.
dinner tables.
Oh,
I don't
fuck. I
own
used
them,
those. They were
yeah.
great.
Awesome.
My parents had some.
Yeah.
They were
I
awesome.
used to play Nintendo on a 13-inch TV in my parents' kitchen because that's where the games
Shit.
were allowed to be played. Now I play on a 65-inch TV in my living room.
Silly place. for
Because that's
games.
where only games are allowed to be played.
That's where the only thing that's allowed
Yeah.
to happen there.
Yes.
There's a lot of play games in my room.
That and
Yeah. Well, I didn't have my own.
You were the
TV
cool
when I was a
'90s kid, weren't you?
Yep.
When I was in like
You were the advertisement kid who
when
had
I
like
was
the
in-
backwards hat. And it was like,
high school, I had a TV in my room, but
And a
not till
bunk
then.
bed.
really?
oh wow.
Yeah.
I had a bunk bed for.
Do you have a
after
TV
while.
in your room now?
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
don't use it ever.
Okay.
We actually have 2 TVs in our room right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Just for
You should get one
everything.
more.
Well, there's Mark's TV and then Mark's girlfriend's TV.
Yeah. Everything they can play online together. It's great. In
Yeah.
bed.
Well,
But
there's. Anyways, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
the most interesting part about this, which doesn't really help, but it will have Star Fox 2, which has never been released before. Period.
Yeah,
Which is kind of cool, but
that's cool.
they could have put out the digital variant. Still,
I mean, because 10 minutes after that fucking thing's released, there's gonna be a ROM for it.
oh,
so-
absolutely.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then they'll release it for the virtual console, and it'll be great.
So
Yeah, in
what's
like a
the-
year.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that game? Like, was it that
It just
they-
got canceled.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they're releasing the.
incomplete game.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that was
honestly
my
don't
next
know.
question. I was
No,
like,
I think they
okay,
completed
makes
it.
sense.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
And the developers had a
That
bunch
guy followed the Koenig. We're
The
going to
Koenig?
say Koenig. It's probably something bad in German.
Tundrum.
of Tundrum.
Tundra.
Tundra.
I'm calling him Tundra.
We're calling
Tundra. Hold on here. Fucking here. Look at
This
it
is-
right there. Yeah, Tundra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Tundra.
I'm gonna
Your
stick
name's
say
Tundra.
Tundra.
Hey guy, how's it going?
Tundra. I like Tundra.
Tundra, like the
Tundra.
car. That's what I
I
drive.
was gonna go with the winter storm, but
Oh,
okay.
also that.
Or the Arctic, but yeah.
Storm?
I mean, there's storms in it.
It's a large
Yeah.
plane of
You gotta
ice.
finish.
No.
Good point, Dwarven. You gotta finish like Star Fox in order to
Oh,
unlock
fuck off.
Star Fox 2.
That's
Fuck off.
You mean you
I
don't want a
hate
game as a
Nintendo.
reward?
The game that, like, how many people have ever even beaten that game? Exactly. Fuck off.
I don't know.
I mean, Chris probably has.
yeah,
He loves
Yeah.
Star Fox.
yeah.
He was really excited. He's
Yeah.
definitely gonna get one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All 10 of them.
Also interesting in this is that even though they're making more, but they're only for 2017, I think quote unquote they are focused on the long-term efforts, or their long-term efforts are focused on the Switch.
Sure.
Yeah, but their short-term efforts are not.
Legit.
I think they mean the 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2DS. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh, right.
The 3DS
the
is gone.
3DS.
The new
Yeah.
2DS, right?
The 23DS.
Does the 2DS now have the C stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was like pretty much the main selling point. That
Yeah.
it's also they dropped
it's
the
not
3D.
a stick. It's more like a nub,
Yeah.
but
C-nub.
better than not a nub.
Is it as good as the?
Good nub.
Do you have one?
I mean, I put 300 hours into Monster Hunter on my 3DS, so.
Fuck.
yes.
I had a DS.
Legit. I had a DSi.
DS Lite
I had all
or
those.
whatever,
Too.
the like square, the
Yeah, yeah.
rectangular one.
I fucking play the shit out of all those
And
I think it
things.
was a
I
DSi.
modded it. I was a pirate.
What?
What?
pirate.
Oh,
You're
shit.
bad boy.
I remember when I got an R4
Are you
card.
alright?
That was-
R4DS.
I had an
I'm a good goose surfer.
Yeah, I had the M3 back in
Oh,
the day.
shit.
Psh, M3. R4 is way better.
I don't care.
Nub.
Man, you were on a roll tonight. You were. How old are you again?
Never being my helmsman again.
I feel older than you right now, and you are way older than me.
way older. He's like, not that old.
I'm way older.
Yeah, 3 years.
I'm way older than
Is it
all of
3
you
years? No, you're
fuckers.
like- you're 23, right?
24.
24, right?
Yeah. I literally just said why.
Maybe
All right.
Does he have onset
Let's move
Alzheimer's
on.
already?
No. Moving
We'll
on.
see. Stay tuned next time for another episode of
Or 5 minutes.
yeah.
Overwatch PTR update is now here. I know Futch is gonna love this shit.
Is now here or not here?
Is finally here.
Oh, it's here. It's here.
I've been seeing ads for that.
Okay. They have ads for a PTR update, or is it just like on Blizzard app
Oh, they have ads
I've
everywhere.
Seen the ads like on Facebook, yeah.
for the new?
Yeah.
Well,
Twitter,
quote unquote,
Trying to bring them back in.
a long
Instagram.
time gripe that we've had, specifically me, as such we, include fewer duplicate items and loot boxes.
Sweet.
And since there will be fewer duplicates, they will have higher credit compensation for duplicates to compensate, basically.
It's cool. They kind of did the same thing in Hearthstone.
About Hearthstone?
Hearthstone.
Dude, are you
no
okay?
one can pronounce anything.
Hearthstone.
Are you okay?
I'm pretty okay.
Okay.
I'm okay. You're okay.
It's been a long week.
I feel you. But on top of that, play of the games will finally be able to be saved.
Oh, cool.
It only took
That's actually
them
cool.
over a year. But the play of the games will be able to be saved. They'll still do the same thing where they'll keep like 4 or 5 or however you've been playing for. You can go through afterwards and set. But on top of that, they have something called Recently Captured, which is basically the same thing as Xbox's Record That feature, which players can manually tag moments during a match, and they will be saved as highlights, not play of the game, but highlights.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can still go
Look at
back
that.
through it, make everything. So it's literally the Xbox
It's
One,
the Xbox
Yeah.
feature. Yeah.
which is still nice.
Yeah.
Is that feature still in there?
Yeah.
Like in the
Xbox?
Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All you have to do,
gotta
you don't even
connect.
need the Connect. You double tap X.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
Not like X, but
Oh,
like
yeah,
double tap the
Xbox
jewel X. Yeah.
Button shit. Yeah.
Xbox off.
I don't think anybody is
You
watching this
turned
on
off
Xbox.
all one Xbox.
I'm just gonna like
Which
click
watch
through
is
and
on
just
there?
see
yeah, I
the
was gonna
viewer
say, which
ranges
would be the
drop.
only one.
Yeah.
We've tried it before.
Yeah.
This has not
Didn't
worked.
work.
Yeah.
I feel
Not
like
yet.
they've adjusted Connect to try to make up for that.
Well, yeah.
Or
it's
that and
if
also-
it's coming through their speakers. like
that
through
and
the
also
system.
You're using Watson
Connect.
now.
probably doesn't exist anymore for most people.
No.
So
I
the
have it.
update's mostly quality of life. It's just improving like UI features, stuff like that. You can go, if you give a shit, go look at the patch notes online. But yeah,
Read those notes.
read those notes. But I'm just freaking stoked that they finally,
Yep.
God, they finally did that. I've been wanting that forever. Twitch has a new marathon going on right now.
Which one?
Oh, shit.
I don't. They're in the more. I just know of the Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Okay.
I was like, is there multiple marathons?
No, I just
Old one
well,
or new
they've
one?
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
there's
previous
one right now.
marathons. I meant
Yeah.
what is the current one?
Gotcha.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
ST3K.
They're playing 38 episodes total. They started on June 26th. I think it's got 2 or 3 more days on it. It's on the Shout Factory channel, which Shout Factory, that company is now the new. They're the parent company for the new Mystery Science Theater
Wonder if
season that's
it's-
coming out.
Is it Mike or is it what's his face?
They're playing all across the board.
Yeah.
I think the one I was watching earlier was was it the Rebel set? I think so. But then later on, they're jumping all through the timeline. But it's still cool. I would highly recommend you go watch that. Mystery Science Theater is pretty much the basis for all Let's Plays. Pretty much any like video game YouTube content is based off of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah. Grew up
Uh,
watching that shit.
it's
on
so
sci-fi.
funny, so funny. Like me and my mother would like get the DVD packs and just oh god, they're so great.
Weird hearing you say mother.
What would you prefer? You
Yeah.
said.
Me and my mom.
Mammy,
No,
Me-
no.
me and
I
Mammy.
say mother.
Do you
Father.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm alone. Do you say mother?
No.
You say madre?
Say mom.
Wow, that's racist.
How's that racist?
Yeah, that's
He
pretty
speaks-
racist.
It's not racist at all.
I don't
say
speak
dad.
any Spanish
It's
at home.
at
actually.
most prejudiced. We've been over this.
We are an English family, okay?
It's cool that you can get for subscribing, you get emotes that are Mystery Science Theater flavored. So that's kind of neat. I actually almost subscribed for the first time in my life, except for that one time I gave Quasi my free one for Amazon Prime.
Just use your Prime subscription.
It's just it's a new one each month, right? Or is it?
you choose every month.
It
you
goes
get to-
away at the beginning of each cycle, and then you can just apply it to either
To
the
a
same
different
person
one?
or someone
Yeah,
else. or
it
same
doesn't
whoever.
auto renew like
Yeah.
normal
Interesting.
subscriptions auto.
Is there a
renew.
way that does it tell you that it's like not, or
Nope.
do you just
No,
have to
it's
know?
dumb.
No notification.
Really?
You just have to log in one day and see, oh, I'm not subscribed anymore.
Yeah, it's really
That
dumb.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
A schedule has been released, so if you want to go through and see what's playing, at least in what order it is, they don't have a time for it, for when it's playing. But you can at least see, like, oh, they're on this right now. 2 or 3 movies down the line, they're going to be at this. Do you guys know what Mystery Science Theater is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know it is.
I mean, I
I've
know
seen
that a show called that existed.
Well, what they do is
I've
they
never
take
watched
really shitty movies, like bad, and they just riff them the whole time.
Yeah,
Really?
They make
Like,
fun of them.
That was it.
And then
can get behind
after,
that.
after
Really
the
shitty
fact,
movies.
I think it was Mike Nelson. He was doing riff tracks.
Yes.
Which is you could basically just pay for the like an MP3 online,
And you just
and
start the movie
synced
at
it
the
up
same-
with the
okay,
movie.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I've seen Twilight.
Oh, their Twilight one was awesome.
Really?
Oh, they killed it.
And if you so chose, you could find versions that were already synced up online. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
download them.
Oh, okay.
But it was still like
That's cool.
they do good stuff. They're freaking funny, man.
Yeah.
They do a good job. So if you ever
I gotta
want to
try
see
it.
basically the origins of, they have even if you don't watch that marathon, they are also have a couple episodes on Netflix.
There's a ton
Yeah,
on
I've seen
Netflix,
those
and
on
then there's a
Netflix.
new.
The new
season.
season.
The new season is actually pretty good.
It's
Have
not-
they-
it's
is
not
it out?
bad.
I really
It's been
enjoyed
out
it.
for months now.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
haven't paid. Well, they're doing this because of the new season. They kickstarted it, right?
Mhm.
Or was
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
And is that 8 episodes?
Yeah, it's something like that.
I think it's like
I've watched the first couple. What?
Good. What movies were there?
I mean,
Oh, they were
nothing you
terrible.
probably ever
Nothing.
heard of. you
They're-
know? It's
that's
not
the
like-
beauty. That's the beauty of them is that they're just old, shitty like almost games, but movies that nobody's heard of.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're just trash, and they just rip them a new one.
the first few are like monster movies.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
first
giant,
movie
giant
was
shitty.
awful.
Which one?
The fucking
Is it Manos bad?
no, it's just boring as shit. That movie
Which
with
one?
the like dragon.
Oh
thing,
yeah, that one's really
the
bad.
Reptilicus.
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 That
like-
sounds
it was so.
Yeah, Reptilicus grows in
bad.
its
That's an awesome name.
That
though.
sounds
In like a bad
so
way.
dumb. That sounds like a sci-fi channel movie.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean.
It was made in like the 70s though.
They
Oh, yeah.
basically like find like this iced up part of Reptilicus and then like to defrost it in a tank and stuff, and it starts growing and
That's
all
dope.
hell
And there's
breaks
another
loose.
one, and every time you see the monster, it's just a little model.
Yeah,
Really?
it's like a hand puppet.
They're so great.
Oh, that's so good.
Have you ever listened to their commentary, like talking about episodes after the
I
fact?
don't know.
They're so amazing to listen to because they're like, I think the one that they always ripped the most or they hated was Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean,
To give
that's
you a perspective,
classically bad.
this
movie.
the movie, the first 5 minutes is literally just a driving montage, and that's it over music, because the editor forgot to put the intro credits in.
No, really? No. And no one caught that?
Nobody caught it. So for the first like 5 minutes of the episode, they're all just like, Manos, Manos. Yep.
Oh.
Still
That's
Manos.
so great.
Like for 5 minutes, they're like, "All right, seriously, is anything happening?" And like, like talking about them afterwards, like making the script. They're like, "We had trouble making jokes about this movie because it was so terrible. Nothing happens."
great.
Yeah.
And they make it part of the episode too. They're just like, I can't take this anymore. Like this is so comically bad.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's so awesome.
That's great.
So awesome. Yes, but definitely go watch that on Twitch. I know they said 6 days, so if it started on the 6th, should be got to, what's it, Sunday? Doing math is hard. Go watch it.
Math is hard.
Mm.
All right.
That's
Yep.
done with news. You guys want to take a break?
Yes. Let's take two.
Let's
Or-
take a
or five.
break.